Stop waiting for the due date to complete something.
We know that you're probably watching this with 6 assignments due tonight. We know that you're laying in bed and you're telling yourself, oh, I'll do them in 5 minutes. And then as soon as those 5 minutes pass, you're like, oh, I'll do them in the next 5 minutes. The truth is, the faster you learn to stop procrastinating, the better off you'll be accomplishing more stuff. Hey babes.
I'm Madeline.
And I'm Deja.
And welcome back to the Elegance Exchange. So I hate to say this, but procrastination is literally killing the vibe. It's killing you.
It is.
It's making all of your standards, all of your dreams, and all of your goals that much further.
And if anything, procrastination, they're just excuses. You find procrastination is the game of how many excuses can I make before I actually have to go and start something that I don't want to start in the first place. That is what procrastination is.
Right, and I mean, everybody deals with it. Everybody procrastinates. Sometimes I procrastinate, and that's okay.
I definitely do. But, you know, we see it all the time in our school life. Maybe there's an assignment due in Canvas, and we're like, oh, we'll do that later, and we wait till 11:59 to be submitting something. Same thing with work. Maybe you have to do a PowerPoint, and you have not done it yet. We see it all the time. Even your hobbies as well. Okay, hey, I want to get better at doing this, but then you don't put in the work to go and do it.
All it's doing is limiting our goals and our drive. Think about it now. If you're in high school and you keep putting off things to do and you keep procrastinating, you're not going to get into that dream school. You're not going to get your good grades. You're not going to do exactly what you want to do. And all that's doing is setting you up for a future of failure. Maybe not failure, but it's not setting you up for the future that you want.
You're not reaching your highest potential. It's the same thing with, you know, maybe your goals. If your goal is to be a famous content creator, but you don't go and you don't edit your videos, you don't film, you don't do anything towards it, you're not doing anything to work towards that. You're just letting it go, and it's all because you're making excuses of, I don't really feel like doing it right now, or maybe I'll do it later.
Would you rather be glad that you actually did something, or would you rather regret not doing anything at all? That's the question you have to ask. Because whenever you procrastinate, you are making a choice. I know we like to be in the victim mindset, and we like to say, oh, well, I just didn't get to it. No, you made that choice. You actively made the choice to scroll on TikTok instead of doing your work, and that's just what it is. And that's okay, but you have to be able to recognize it and fix it.
Or how many times do we all just lay in bed and we know we have an assignment? You know, you have known about this assignment for the past week now. It's been assigned Monday, it's due on Sunday. And you've just been like, oh, I'll do it Monday. Oh, I'll do it Tuesday. I'll do it Wednesday. And then you never do, and then it's 11 o'clock and you're like, oh my gosh, I should have been doing this earlier.
And then you're sobbing because you're tired and you don't want to do it.
No, and then
so why did you wait?
We're not supposed to be waiting. If we have something to do, you have to do it.
So I like to say, you know, you should start your day with one easy task, all right? So maybe that's brushing your teeth. Maybe that's making your bed. Start your day with one little easy task that you know you can complete easily. Then go to a middle ground task. You know, what's something that you have to do but you don't really want to? Maybe you have to cook your breakfast instead of going out to eat. Maybe you have to actually, you know, do your morning routine and get dressed and ready for the day, but you don't really want to do it. And then find a bigger task that you need to accomplish. So maybe there's that assignment that you've been putting off, okay? Go and do that assignment. Sit down and actually do it, because I guarantee you, if you do it now, you will be thanking yourself later. And it's probably not going to take you as long as you think.
That one. Sometimes, or there's been times where I have an assignment due and I'll tell myself, okay, I'm going to start a 30-minute timer, and then I'll just knock out anything I can do in the span of that 30 minutes. And most of the time, to my surprise, it doesn't take the full 30 minutes. No. Most of the time, if I'm actually concentrated and I'm locked in, it takes me about half the time.
Okay, so, you know, set a 3-minute timer. Deja was saying 30 minutes, set a 3-minute timer. If you cannot get anything done in that 3 minutes, then maybe you need to wait another 10 minutes and then go back to it. Maybe you need a little caffeine to get in the groove. That's okay, but know your limits and know your worth. Another big thing too, most of the time we are constantly, especially with technology increasing, we are always on our phones. We are always scrolling. If anything, sometimes we don't even realize how long we've been on our phone until we get the ad that says maybe we should go to sleep now. Because sometimes our screen time is pretty crazy. We've all been victimized. We've all been called out by that.
We have all been called out for that. You don't even realize how much time you're spending scrolling on your phone, just pure on doom scrolling. All that time you were doom scrolling, you could have been knocking out maybe 3 assignments. You could have been done for the day, you would have been done for the week, and you would have said, oh, we're good. But you would never know because you're constantly scrolling. So you need to put your phone away. Set another timer for yourself. Maybe set an hour. Put your phone somewhere, put it in another room where you can't reach it, where if you were to get a text message, you can't go and look and be like, oh, wait, I broke my concentration, let me go do this. Put it away.
Exactly. And honestly, you could have had that done so fast. You could have been done by the time you start. If you think about it like that, you truthfully could have. And you just need to get it together and you need to be productive. And I know that's such a hard thing to do. It's so hard to actively put ourselves in a working mindset where we can actually get things done. But the truth is you have to. And whenever you are an adult, you are going to have to do that. So you need to start learning those fundamental skills now, or else you're going to suffer whenever you are in the adult world.
If you know you have something to do in the back of your mind, you're going to be thinking about that the whole entire time you're hanging out. No matter how much fun you're having with your friends, no matter how much of a blast you're having, you're going to be like, oh shoot, I have an assignment due today. And it's going to ruin the whole entire vibe.
Or even worse, you're gonna have nightmares about it. I know I do.
Oh my gosh,
There's nothing worse than thinking that you have an assignment due and then you shoot up in bed and you're like, oh my god, I forgot to do that 100-point assignment. I'm gonna fail my class. And there's nothing worse.
And then you check and it's like a write a 750-word response on the art of philosophy.
I'm sorry, what? Why are we waiting to do that? It's gonna hurt you. And then your work is not gonna be good. And then your teacher's gonna be staring at it like obviously
you did not try
what
for
did
this.
they do? Yeah, exactly. Put yourself in the working mindset and get your work done. I know it's hard, but trust me, you won't regret it.
Yeah, so now we're gonna give you guys some solutions, maybe some things that could help you. Even though we mentioned a little earlier, we'll just give you a bit more that we personally
enjoy, right? I like the 3-2-1 method. Mel Robbins, somebody who I, preach all the time, is literally the epitome of this method. She explains all the time that all you have to do is say 3-2-1 and get up and do it. Don't let your mind think about it. Don't let your mind talk you out of doing what you need to do in order to get your stuff done. Because I guarantee you in 5 seconds, you will have completely told yourself not to do it.
My favorite method is having a calendar. Having an organized calendar, making sure you have all your assignments right in front of you so you can see when stuff is due. And it's even good for you, especially if you're busy like us. We know ahead of time, okay, well, I can't do anything that day because I'm busy and booked on this day. So I'm going to be doing stuff early so that I can actually turn it in on time.
Right. And, you need to start your assignments ahead of time. And when I say start, I don't mean you have to complete it. Okay, you don't have to complete that assignment as soon as you start it. But say your assignment is due on Friday and you start it on Monday. Okay, work on it just a little bit by little bit every other day. And then by the time Friday rolls around, you have most of it done. So all you have to do is just add a little bit. And suddenly that big task that seems so intimidating is now something that's smaller and easier to manage.
You don't have to swallow a whole pill, just break it into little pieces.
Exactly. So with that being said, we are on a bunch of different social media platforms.
We're on TikTok, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, and we're currently on Instagram Threads too.
Yes.
So you can catch us almost anywhere.
Exactly. And those are all linked down below in our description. And we also have a video that is similar to this down there for you. So if you want to see more of us, because I know you do, they are down there. And then right here is our season 3, whatever it's called, season 3 playlist. And then here is another recommended video for you, and make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. All right, we love you.
Bye babes.